All right, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome to episode 20 of the podcast, maybe? I think, maybe 19. Today we're going to be talking about running away from fear or running away from your problems and how that can be so detrimental to your life. But first, I would like to announce the mentorship program I'm working on is coming out first week of November, plan on. Yeah, it's about to be fucking crazy. If you're looking to get involved, click the link in my Instagram bio, mentorship application. I'll put it in the bio of this or the description of this too. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can.
Sign up, folks.
Limited
spots.
Limited spots.
Pop your spot.
Yeah, you're gonna want to get involved. It's fucking fire. So to dive into it, we're talking about facing your problems pretty much and how running from them it just makes them worse pretty much.
Dude, like, you couldn't have said it better right there. I mean, sum it up right there.
All right, that's the end of the podcast.
Do not run away from your problems, bro. When you run away from your problems, they'll just keep becoming worse.
Yeah, worse and worse and worse and worse. So what I feel like is best is like just being able to take a step back and face your problem. Like ask yourself, why is this happening to me? Why do I feel this way when I think about this problem? Why am I holding this with me for so long? Why can't I just move on from it? When you're facing that problem and you really try to diagnose yourself, ask yourself why you're feeling that way, what stimuli makes you feel that way, instead of just like whenever the thought comes in your brain, you kick it out. Like you're just like, no, I'm not gonna think about that. Or well, that tends to help, but like beating yourself up over for having that thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like this, you could directly correlate this to sports. Like
Directly.
when you're playing like shit and you're like, dude, what the fuck is the problem?
Yeah,
mate?
yeah.
Or like your team's losing, you're down, and you're like, you're so caught up in these negative emotions. You're like, oh, we might lose. Like you need to take a step back from the game, get out of your own head, and analyze what's happening in the game. Are you playing shitty defense? Like, could your offense be more precise?
Yeah.
Could you put in more effort, like running or whatever your sport is? You know, like you can easily analyze the situation.
Easily analyze the situation. So like, I'm trying to think of a good example for someone's problem that they could be potentially running from. Okay, getting over an ex. Getting over an ex. Perfect prime example. Whenever they think about their ex, they just go down this slope and they're just like beating themselves up over it. You can't be doing that. You have to understand why you're thinking about that person and understand why you feel that way about that person. So like, say you can't get over this person. You're just like, oh, I think they were the one. They got away. There's something that is making you feel that way.
Dude, idle mind is the devil's workshop. Like, you've got to be able to fill up your time with other things. Like, staying busy is so important. Like,
So busy.
a lot of people go
So
on
important.
that downward slope, exactly what you're talking about, because, like, they're not doing anything. They're just sitting there, doing nothing. Like,
exactly.
It's easy to spiral downhill if there's just not anything meaningful to get up your
Exactly.
time. Like, go lift weights. Like, go play golf. Like,
Literally go shoot hoops, go on a walk. Literally.
literally.
Options are endless.
I feel like what happens a lot is you get these stimuli in your external world that trigger the thought of your like ex, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like their car. You see their
Damn
car.
it! Like you think of them and you're like, shit. Why did that make me think of that? Well, what you can do is you can realize that certain thing triggers that thought to think about the negative emotion, the past that you don't want to be living in, and change your thought immediately.
There's this
change your
thing.
thought.
So whenever you think about that one thing so say that incident of you getting cheated on, for example, whenever you think about it, the same emotion gets released as when it first happened. Your brain can't distinguish whether it's happening right now or it happened in the past. So you're literally putting yourself through this situation more times than once.
You're living in the past.
Exactly.
Literally, like,
exactly.
by thinking about it.
Yeah. I actually had I was on Snapchat today. You guys can't relate. But anyways, I was on Snapchat today, and I don't know why, but I was clicking through stories. Like, idle mind's a double workshop. Anyway, I was clicking through stories, and I saw this like this three screen long like note that a girl had wrote, like denouncing like her abuser, like, because she had been like
Publicly.
like on her story, for not even the private, for everyone to see.
Wow.
Like three things long, like all just like shitting on her ex, and like I actually took the time to read through it because like that's kind of sad. Like
It is
Yeah.
sad.
like abuse is
Yeah.
obviously very wrong. Like I feel bad for the girl, and a lot of what she said, although it might have been true, there's no way for us to know because it's just one person's side of the story.
Yep.
Like
Could be totally
it's-
twisting
Yeah,
it.
it's not the full story, but like a lot of the things she was saying were she was just like being mean. Like she wasn't saying like she wasn't talking about the things that happened to her. She was just like she was clearly like trying to let off some steam. Like so much built up resentment. I mean, however true the abuse might have been,
Right.
like we don't know that, but so much of it just seemed like resentful. And I was thinking about this actually literally just on my way over here is someone I kind of asked myself like, is that making it better or is it making it worse? And
not
I
making it better.
I thought wow, because then she followed it up with the screenshot of the text that she got from the abuser, and they were literally in the text arguing, and I was
Yep.
like, so that's probably not a good thing. Like she's not telling the police if it's that bad. That's probably not a good thing. Like I came to the conclusion that she was literally just letting herself relive these experiences.
Relive them.
Like just putting herself through it again, probably because she
Exactly.
didn't have anything to do. And it just, when I came to that conclusion, it just made me so sad. Like
People,
you got to be doing stuff with your time.
so many people don't understand this. Like, an unfathomable amount of people don't understand this. Mm-hmm. Like by rethinking about things that happened in the past with no intention to learn from them, just thinking about it,
You're just putting yourself back through it.
you're literally putting
You're
yourself,
living in your past self.
exactly like literally those exact emotions. You're gonna keep feeling them.
How
you're gonna
can
keep feeling
you
them.
how can you live in the present when you're constantly thinking about the past?
You
Yeah,
can't.
it's impossible.
You physically
Yes,
can't.
you need to stay. You need to stay in the moment. It's
Like
so
right
important.
now, like I often tell people that pain, anxiety, depression do not exist in the present moment. They literally don't. They literally like
They
those are
don't.
just fragments of thoughts.
They
Like
don't.
if you were fully present, like what is their like I don't know what their situation is, but they're probably sitting on their phone right now watching this, sitting on their computer. Like after you turn off this podcast, what in your external reality has changed? Literally like nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing. And the only thing that can change is your thoughts. And then your thoughts have so much power behind them. If you don't watch them or control them, they're going to start to control you. And you don't want to be a servant to your thoughts.
Yeah,
You want to
no.
have
I think you're
Yeah.
making. I think that's a fantastic point. I think you're
Yeah.
exactly right with like I think anxiety and pain, they do exist in the present moment, but they only exist when something legitimately bad is actually happening to you. Like if you like rear end somebody with your car, like yes, like you're gonna experience like you're gonna be pissed at yourself,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
because it just happened to you, like. Obviously, like family tragedy, stuff like that. Like those are serious sources of like real depression. Like those
Yeah.
are actually reasons to be upset at your
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
But like if you're just chilling, like somebody like made like a sideways comment about you at school, and you're like at home just like chilling on the couch, like watching TV,
Thinking
just like
about
thinking
that.
about it. It's like
It's doing no
like,
good for you.
Exactly. Like that's not happening right now. Like
Bro.
it has no relevance to what you're doing right now. So
Dude.
it's just like you just got to learn how to distract yourself
Yeah,
from
That's
that.
so accurate. I think that in order to change your internal reality, you need to change your external reality. And those can go, that's vice versa.
Yeah.
Like to change your
Yeah.
external, you
Yeah.
need to change your
Yeah.
internal. To change your external, I would say the best thing you can do is develop a truly positive mindset.
appreciate everything.
And yeah, appreciate
Gratitude.
everything for your external environment, and like that will just make you so much more happy. Like you'll start to physically realize that things are more vibrant.
Yeah, out of all the things I've learned, everything, the most valuable piece of it, like information I can give someone is just be grateful. Show appreciation
yeah.
for everything that you have, because that is the biggest piece of happiness is being grateful for literally everything that you have. Because
Right.
to think about the things you don't have is to lose appreciation for the things you don't
Right,
have.
right.
Absolutely,
To
Alex.
take it back to what you just said, Ty, I want to take that a step farther. Like, I don't even think it's obvious that your internal reality and external reality are actually that different. Like, it's not clear to me that what you're feeling inside doesn't immediately manifest itself in physical reality.
Yes.
Like, they're actually not that much different from each other. Like, if you're walking around your house, like, and it's clean and tidy, it looks good, like, that's going to reflect
Inside.
exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're walking through your house, if you wake up and your room's a fucking mess, like you're gonna feel the same way in your head.
Yeah,
like
clustered and
exactly,
Absolutely.
exactly. Like what's going on around you is almost a mirror image of what's going on inside your
Dude,
head.
it's fucking wild how much correlation your internal reality reflects your external.
I mean, it quite literally is
Yeah,
the same
literally,
thing. Like, they're not even
yeah.
different.
Like
They are, but then again, they aren't.
it's
like,
fucking
it's just
wild.
like
Like
it's
your
that
reality is
borderline
what
thing.
your reality is what you perceive it, and that's
Right.
that is it. Like,
I mean,
Yes,
a tree is going to
yes.
be a tree no matter what, but it's how you view the tree. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the tree is magnificent. It's giving me
Yeah.
this
Oxygen.
breath that I'm breathing in,
Yeah.
you know?
or
Yeah, like
you can look at it. This is just a fucking.
that's
tree.
a fucking tree.
I mean, you brought that up like
You know?
as an objective fact, but like, what if we didn't know what a tree was?
Exactly.
We'd look
Yeah.
at it
That
and
is
be
a very
like,
good
damn,
thought.
like, what the fuck is that?
Like, what is this?
Exactly.
fucking
Like,
thing?
what if we called it like a desk? Like, and you just went to a forest and there were desks everywhere. Like, it'd be the same thing. Like,
it would be the same thing. It'd be the same thing. Which is it's
like your perception, like, quite literally is a
Dude,
reality.
what the thoughts that you feed yourself create your reality. So
Yeah.
it's that easy to change how you view the world. Literally, feed yourself. It's like putting good food into your body. Like feeding yourself positive thoughts. Your brain can't tell the difference between a lie and not or like not a lie. So if you lie to yourself, even if you're not feeling great, and you lie to yourself saying, "I'm so happy today. Today's a great day," your brain can't tell it's a fucking lie. So then ultimately, those thoughts create feelings, and those feelings create actions, and those actions just
You can quite literally change your mood by
yeah,
doing that.
Yeah, literally.
Hon-
One,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
one of my favorite things to do when I'm just pissed off is I just go fuck it. Because just by saying that, literally just by saying that, like my mood gets lifted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it relieves,
Yeah,
it
you just-
temporarily relieves
Your
the
brain's
stress.
just like, all right, I'm letting go of whatever I was just tripping about because I just said fuck it.
Yeah, so to kind of prove how real that is, I think we should do an experiment. Because you know how they say you can't fake laugh without laughing for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a while, we should all fake laugh and see how long it takes us to laugh for real. Ha, 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 ha.
yeah, just laugh.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Like,
There we
you
go.
can't, like, you can't help
You're
it.
right,
It
it's
just
proved,
turns
it's
into...
proved.
There we go. There, we just proved it.
Yeah.
There's the
That
scientific
is
experiment.
hysterical.
That's our first scientific experiment done on this channel.
Facts.
Dude.
Groundbreaking.
I want to give a little
Groundbreaking.
piece of advice to the people who are going through something tough in life
Okay.
right now.
Yeah, hit him, hit him, hit him.
Honestly, what I've really learned to do is when I face a problem in life, I've tried to find a piece of the earth that hasn't been like insulated, like a house. So I go outside and I take my shoes off, and it's called grounding. Like, you actually go outside and you just walk on the earth, taking a big breath, and you obviously don't have socks or shoes on. You feel
Yeah.
so much more connected. and
Touching
you
the ground.
It's just like mental clarity.
It's
So like if
fucking
you're
wild.
going, if you guys are going through some shit, like
Just try
give
it.
it a try.
Just
Like,
give it a try. Open-minded try.
Just
Head
be
outside.
open-minded,
Take off your fucking
please.
socks. No, don't care if anyone looks at you like you're crazy, because they're just not woke. They won't understand unless they're woke. So I love that you brought this up, because when I'm hungover as fuck, bro, which is not often, but some
you
days
don't drink often.
when I'm just like hating how I feel, I'll just go lay in the grass. And I'll take some deep breaths, and I'll let the sun, the earth, it just heals me. It literally just heals me. Like, the energy from the earth is so revitalizing. And it's just, so many people don't even, but I didn't even know that until like a month ago. And I was just like, holy shit, this is
new stuff I learned too.
This is insane.
We were
Like,
just doing this like 20
minutes.
minutes ago,
Yeah, just
bro.
laying in the grass.
We were literally laying in the grass.
it's fucking amazing. Like, it's a different type of relaxation from laying in your bed. Like,
It
when you
is.
lay in the grass, you're like, all right, this is nice. You know, this is really nice. So like, honestly, whenever your head is clouded, just go outside. Take
Go
some
outside.
deep breaths. Get that fresh oxygen, bro.
Honestly,
Nothing hits like that fresh oxygen.
unless you're in like Cali or
Yeah.
R.I.P. then.
R.I.P. that
My bad.
oxygen.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not as familiar with grounding. The first time I actually walked on the earth barefoot in a really long time was that time we were at Buttonwood the other day, which is cool.
But you were walking on rocks, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean, those
also a little
those
bit
are.
different.
I mean, rocks are kind of dope though. They're crystal, like they
Dude,
came
it's
from something.
It's definitely a new stuff. I mean, it's been around
Yeah.
for a while, but like it's a lost practice. Because think
Yeah.
about ever since we made synthetic rubber, shoes have just been a wave.
Yeah.
So we've been getting so disconnected
Yeah,
from
shoes
the
have
earth.
been. Yeah, the shoes are
Like,
literally
Dude,
normal.
think about our ancestors.
No
They
shoes.
didn't have rubber shoes. Like they didn't
Yeah.
have things insulating them from the earth.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And there's so much science
Yeah,
behind it.
think
I don't
about
want
it.
to
They
get
also
into the
didn't
science.
have clothes either,
Mhm.
because clothes are man-made.
We are so disconnected from
Wow.
Mother
Yeah.
Nature, you know?
Yeah,
Wow,
we're
it's like-
talking like thousands of years.
Mhm.
Like,
of disconnect.
just to clarify, because
Yeah.
like we had clothes and shoes 2,000 years ago.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
probably
for
5,000
sure.
years ago, we still did.
But not insulated
Like,
shoes.
Once we get out to like 20,000 years, like
Yeah, she's-
Dude,
like-
they had
like
lamb
what?
leather.
Yeah,
They didn't
yeah.
have rubber insulation. That's
yeah,
where
yeah,
that's
no,
where
you're right. You're
you
completely
get cut
right.
off.
You're completely right.
Because
Yeah.
the rubber is the insulator, and that allows you to disconnect from
Entirely.
the the negative
electrofield, maybe electrons. Fuck.
See, this is why I didn't want to go into the
Energy
science.
field. Oh, guys, getting
That's nice.
All right. So ultimately, let's recap. Ultimately,
Yep, that's real nice. Yeah, real nice, real nice.
Ultimately, stop running from your problems. Face them head on. Understand where they're coming from, not run from them. So understand why you feel this way, and then reflect on it. Ask yourself, what can I improve in my external environment to feel better about the situation? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would actually say that instead of running from your problems, you should run towards them.
Yeah, right. That's a great way to put it. I like that. Face them
Great
head
way
on.
to put it.
Face them head on. Make your problems your bitch. Period.
Facts.
And once you say, I'm gonna make my problems my bitch, dude, your energy gets increased. Because today after my car
Jack.
broke down, I was upset for like 5 minutes, and I go, you know what? I'm gonna make this problem my bitch. I'm not gonna pay for this car. I'm gonna save up my money. I'm gonna move to Miami. I'm gonna make this problem my bitch. Because I felt like the universe was trying to slow me down. 'Cause
I mean, maybe in some weird way, your car breaking down is a sign.
I literally, that's what I took it
It's
as.
a sign that you don't need it
Exactly.
anymore.
That's what I took it
Literally.
as, because I had no car problems until I started to have the thoughts of moving to Miami. So I was like, all right.
Damn, it
I-
wants you to stay.
It does. It does. It doesn't want me
Wow.
to reach my potential. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the resistance my bitch, and
Facts.
I feel like it was the universe trying to test me to see if I would pay for the car and not use the money towards to do what I wanted. So I'm passing the test.
It was like
Good
a
for
heat,
you.
it was a heat check.
Yeah, heat check. You gotta look at everything like that.
Like, is he gonna spend
All
this
resistance
bad?
in your life is something that you just have to make your bitch and
Period.
slingshot from.
Period.
Slingshot from. So I appreciate all of you watching. Ty's got to go be a chauffeur right now, so we gotta end her. But we appreciate all your time.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I hope you have the best day ever. And subscribe for more.
Stay woke.
Don't forget to like. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Yeah.